Welcome to Topps TV's showcase on Industry Icons. Tonight's icon, Cy Berger. Cy is commonly referred to as the father of the modern-day baseball card. In the earliest days, Cy planted the seeds and laid the groundwork for a hobby that is now enjoyed by millions. So sit back and listen to the stories of this true industry icon. In 1951, Bowman has exclusive rights to use trading cards with gum.
Yes.
So you have a big problem on your hands. You can't put cards with gum. So what do you do?
This thing, pictures with something else.
Sure. What?
And the something else was taffy, which is made the same way as gum.
Huh.
But we had a calamity, a horrible thing.
Okay, so 1951, a tough year for Topps. You try sticking taffy in trading cards, it doesn't work. The odor when you open a pack is overwhelming. It's a tough time. But now we come to 1952. And I think 52 is where Cy Berger's legend is born. Talk to me about the 52 trading card. This is the most historic card ever produced. It's really what I believe is when the true modern day trading card was born, and I give you credit. But tell me about the 52 trading card.
Gee, sure. It says, you and Woody sit down and tell me what you would do. My version was, no one had ever seen what I see on a baseball card or any card with the mark,
the team logo,
the logo of the team. Well, that we ought to do. And
there it is, yeah.
Yeah.
So up until 1952, there was never a card that had a team logo on it.
That's it.
So you decide you want to put the team logo on there.
So
you're saying you thought about your Lefty Gomez days of wanting autographs. Is that what inspired you to put the autograph on these cards?
And I says, and Woody, make this distinctive, so we're gonna have we'll have the autographs. It's just something, with stars around, and he comes up with this.
So what you thought made this card special was
a
little bit bigger.
Yes.
The player's name and an autograph presented very nicely. You thought that was important.
Yes.
And you wanted the player to be very visible so a kid could actually relate to the player.
See that face on these cards.
Absolutely. But then, which I think is really more important, is the card back. And from your take, there were three key elements to a card back.
Yeah.
There was the player's bio.
Correct.
The height, the weight, the position.
Sure. That's right.
Then there was a little story about the player.
As best you could, yeah.
And then the statistics.
The statistics are easy to get, but they're easy to get and you don't know whose statistics you're working with. I went to Sporting News, I went to the newspaper, and lo and behold, everybody had different statistics. And so I computed and did my best.
You computed? You're saying you did the statistics?
I recomputed what I knew about the player. We had the last year and lifetime, and we didn't have the year, but name.
Oh, you didn't put the year in there.
Why?
Yeah.
Because maybe if this thing is a dud, how are we going to get rid of the cards?
Wow. So you're telling me on the 52 Topps, where you put the stats, you said last year in life, you didn't put the year because you wanted to keep selling them in case they didn't catch on?
Yeah.
Let's move forward a little bit. So now we got the 53, but let's talk about the 54 design. From what I understand, this is one of your favorite designs.
Yes.
Talk to me about the 54 design. What is it that you like about the 54 design?
Well, we had all the things on, logo, and I like the idea of having the hats, but I says, why can't we have two pictures on the card? The head, so you really recognize him, and an action shot.
What was the reaction you got when you presented that idea?
No. And I I fought and I fought and I fought, and I guess I convinced them.
1957, we go to the now traditional 2.5 by 3.5 training card, which is really has stuck for many, many years. Tell me about it.
Well, it was a one simple thing. If we took that down from the 2 5/8 to 2.5, and etc., we could get another row on the print and give us 12 more cards on a sheet for the same price.
What do you think about the modern day cards where you can open up a pack of cards and you can get an autograph card right in the packs or a piece of a jersey right inside the packs?
Well, that's just a tool for its marketing.
Do you like that?
If it helps me sell more of my product, yeah.
Let me take you back to 1960. Okay, it's 1960. From what I understand, you're sitting on a whole bunch of 1952 Topps cards. It's 8 years after the fact, and you're out trying to sell these cards. How do you try to sell a card that's 8 years old in the marketplace?
What happened was, it was my fault, I guess. I went in to see Arthur's father, J.E., and we were riding on our rainbow. God Almighty! And I says, "Hey, Bowman couldn't sell their cards. We were selling like crazy." And I says, "Do you think we should make a second series, J.E.?" He says, "Can you get going out fast?" He says, "Yeah." But little did we know, and I'm sorry to say little did I know, that by the time we could get it out, I say it's World Series time, but it wasn't. It was football time.
Right. So it's 8 years later. You're now 1960.
Yeah. Well,
you got 100 cases or whatever.
Yeah. We're making a lot of other products.
Yeah.
Well, our company's a better and bigger company, but we got no more space.
So where do you go to sell it? What do you do? How are you going to move these cards?
What are you going to do? I tried the store selling collecting stuff.
So you got 2 truckloads of 52 Topps,
Yeah.
and you need to get rid of them.
Yeah.
And you don't trust the incinerator.
Yeah. We went down, and they have the tugboats, but they got a thing the size of a room.
A barge?
A barge.
So you load this barge with 2 truckloads of 52 Topps baseball.
And the barge has in the middle, and if they pull a thing open, they open the middle, everything falls in.
You're in the Atlantic Ocean.
And
you pull the
there's a rusty lever in the heart, and it had like a space with the iron railings, and the guy goes, and they hold it, and there it was.